Now, we all are aware of a lot of the things that have been going on in the news and around the world, some of which kind of mind-boggling, to be honest. But I want to share with you a video. Now, I want to say that this video is not designed to scare you. This is purely a warning. Humor me as we watch this and allow this to unfold and analyze what's really going on, or what could potentially be going on that we are but possibly unaware of. Now, I do encourage you to share this video with anyone you think that it would be helpful to have this information and or get their opinion and input in behind what could possibly be going on that we should all be prepared for. Allow me to call this an explanation of some sort of what could potentially be going on that many of you have already caught on and have been paying attention to, but let's see what they have to say.
Are you a Star Trek fan? If you are, then you're familiar with the Prime Directive.
There are no options. The Prime Directive is not a matter of degrees. It is an absolute.
Within the Star Trek universe, the Prime Directive is a critical law that is binding on Starfleet personnel. It's basically a law that a human visiting alien planets must follow. The law states that humans are prohibited from interfering with the natural development of alien civilizations. This also means no identification of self or mission, and no references to space, other worlds, or advanced civilizations.
I feel as though they've broken that rule, perhaps, maybe, with giving hints and clues and indications of what's to come. Comment down below if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes, Captain.
But what if aliens are already living among us and are just following a similar rule? Could the Earth be infested with aliens from another planet, living among us, unbeknownst to the real humans because they've managed to look like us? Conducting clandestine meetings among us to further their own selfish alien cause? That's exactly what we're going to talk about right now. After 30 years at the helm of the Israeli space programs for the Ministry of Defense, and after receiving 3 Israeli security awards, retired Israeli general and respected professor Dr. Chaim Eshed recently unveiled that yes, there are aliens among us, and humanity is not ready for them yet. Isn't that just absolutely mind-boggling?
Comment below if you believe. If you believe that statement, comment
that the
below.
American and Israeli governments are cooperating with them. Another freaking mind-bending statement. I hope we're not the only ones tripping out about this.
I mean, that's not really hard to believe as far as what the American government has revealed to us so far and who they choose to work with and assist and aid, and also who they choose to allow to run amok and do whatever they want, and ultimately cause massive casualties and catastrophic damage to the rest of the world's population.
This story is just begging for a spooky sci-fi background. Anyway, according to Dr. Eshed, these highly intelligent beings represent a galactic federation of like-minded species. But there's no need to worry. An Independence Day scenario of aliens blowing up important national buildings such as the White House, tripods tearing up cities, or creepy-looking aliens trying to eat your brains are all unlikely scenarios. They're just curious about humanity and have been waiting until today for us to develop and reach a level where we will understand, in general, what space and spaceships truly are. Yeah, right. That's exactly what brain-munching aliens would say. What do you think?
I think it's rather odd that a company like SpaceX could make a spaceship and go out of space relatively easily, don't you?
Maybe that's not true, and they are really out to eat our brains. Well, according to Dr. Eshed, they came in peace. In fact, there is an agreement between the US government and the aliens to do experiments here on Earth and in Mars. That's right, a research laboratory on Mars itself. Did we mention that Donald Trump knows about the existence of these aliens? He nearly revealed their existence on national TV, but was warned by his advisors over concerns of mass hysteria. If this video today does nothing but begin opening your eyes on what's really going on in the world right now, then that's a win in our book. But wait, if the aliens are already here, then where in the heck are their ships? Could a large alien mothership with a cloaking technology be hiding somewhere in our atmosphere? Are the ships just invisible, like the movie Alien vs. Predator? Or could they be hiding deep down under the vast oceans of our planet? Invisible Atlantis, maybe? But then you have to think, how would an alien ship get here without being detected? Remember, the nearest star system from Earth is about 4.5 light years away, and to make such a journey, one would need to travel close to the speed of light. For example, to accelerate a spaceship to 1/10 the speed of light would take the energy equivalent of 10 hydrogen bombs. Freaking 10 of them! And one hydrogen bomb is already nuts to think about in itself, but we're talking 10 of them, people! 10! So yeah, we would have detected this massive energy signature by now, and the idea of an alien ship hiding in our atmosphere and our oceans is unlikely. Well, you might say maybe they have some kind of warp technology that can bend space similar to the movie Jumper. But this would require even more energy though. Wouldn't you agree?
Whoa, you think you're the only one?
So does this mean that Dr. Eshed's claims are purely fabrication? Maybe. But here's a more pressing question. Is humanity ready for the discovery of extraterrestrial intelligent beings right now?
It's a damn good question. Would we be positioned to accept, or would we see a new divide created? What do you think?
Let's just say the situation hasn't gone full Independence Day yet, and hostile alien ships aren't sailing toward Earth. But rather, we've read news of a solid and definitive discovery of extraterrestrial life. How would people react? How would you react? But then, there's no convincing evidence that aliens visited our planet or even exist in the first place. But hey, with at least 50 billion planets in the Milky Way alone and more than 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe, don't you think aliens should be common? We keep wondering what's taking them so long to come. Do they even know that we're out here?
Or do they realize how terrible this place is and what a dumpster fire it is, and they're staying far away because they're smart?
No one really knows for sure. One thing we can do for now is to prepare a coordinated action plan in case Earth is contacted by aliens. Or maybe we should build a real Starship Enterprise to invade alien planets ourselves. Or maybe both of those suggestions have already happened, but the leaders of our world don't want us to know about it, so they're just hiding the truth from us normal people. But wait, who are the elite leaders that run planet Earth? It can't just be the government. Well, before we get into all of that, we'll save that story for another episode.
Who are the elite officials running planet Earth? That's the question you have to ask yourself.